What's going on, everybody? My name is Romalius, and today we are back at it again with some Minecraft. And anybody who watched the last episode may have noticed that I did a bit of terraforming in between episodes. Basically, I just terraformed this. There was a big hill right here, so I dug that down, put up this retaining wall, and planted some crops up here. I dug out a little waterway as well, so now that goes in between, goes down into here, and it goes down this little hill on the side here as well. And I put up this little barrier in between this, I don't know, this little island right here. I don't know what to call it, but basically a kind of a nice spot for me to park my boats. I need to put some torches out to prevent mobs from spawning, but yeah, that's all I did. I just expanded the farm, put up this retaining wall a little bit. It's not completely done. I still gotta add a border to this, but it's just an easy way to get up and down to this farm area. I dug out a little bit over here too. I plan on adding a walkway from my little mine up to my house. I think I want to do it out of packed mud. Like those packed mud bricks, but I'm not entirely sure yet. That stuff is kind of a pain to get a hold of. I need to expand my wheat farm a little bit. I plan on adding an automatic like redstone, an automatic wheat farm that floods, that uses water to harvest. I don't know where I want to put that though, because they are kind of big and clunky. I don't really want to put it underground, because that would be a lot of digging to do, but I also don't want to put it above ground either because it's kind of an eyesore. I'm kind of thinking about potentially putting some stuff on that island as well. I haven't actually checked out that island. I might go ahead and do that now just to see. I think I might have this island over here, or if I should just stick with this one island, but I figure they're close enough that it wouldn't really be that big of an issue. It's too far away. It's too far away. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna stick with this one island. I like having everything kind of centrally located, and that's just way too far away for me. Although I could build a bridge in between them and use a horse to travel. That is a possibility. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know if you want me to connect that island to this island. That would be a really long bridge though. But it would give me an excuse to use the horses that have spawned on this island. That might be a big project for later, but it wouldn't be a super fancy bridge, just something to get to point A to point B, but I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I had a bit of a creeper explosion. I might put that in the video with the sheep. No. Oh, come on. No way. I was trapped in the sheep pen and I couldn't get out fast enough, and I couldn't get far enough away from the creeper to stop it from exploding. But it was a hassle getting them all back in here. I also cooped up the piggies that were on the island. So I might I'm going to start a little pig farm. See how many of those I can get. Maybe use them as my main food source so I don't have to keep killing sheep. Because I don't know. I don't know what it is about killing and using sheep for their food. It just, I don't know. There's something wrong about it. Sheep are meant for shearing. So I'll probably use the pigs as my main food source. Gotta sleep. But today, I'm gonna go on a bit of a mining session, I think. Well, I have already gone on the mining session, but I found some diamonds. I'll show that now. Hey, my first diamonds while I was digging the mine shaft. That's fancy. Very nice. Oh, no, there's more. There's 3. 4's pretty good for the first time. That's enough to make a pickaxe at least. Very nice. Wowza. This... Oh, hey, apparently I've already explored a bit up there. Huh. Here's a torch. But this cave is massive. I am not ready for this. I need armor first. Alright, everybody, I am back from a quick mining session. I got a little almost a stack and a half of iron, and I got those 4 diamonds that I showed you and some gold. Now, all I gotta do is smelt it all up. I have this little, I don't want to say auto smelter. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of is. It's just a small one. But basically, once I get enough iron, I'm going to make hoppers leading. My cat is currently rubbing his face on my microphone. Sorry if you can hear that. But I'm going to have hoppers going down from these chests into the furnaces. This chest is going to be filled with coal going into the back of the furnace. And this is going to be where all the smeltable items, like the iron ore, is going to go. And then I'm going to have hoppers facing into the bottom of this chest right here, and that's where the output's going to be. Alright, I got my full set of iron, so I don't feel quite as naked going down into the mines and stuff. And I am completely out of wood, so I got a tree chop. So I was doing some thinking while I wasn't playing, and I stumbled across a problem that I'm going to have in the future for whenever I start enchanting tools and such. And basically the problem is there are no cows on this island. And I'm not going to go to the mainland to get cows because this is a survival island. What I got here is what I'm stuck with. So there are a few ways to solve this problem of not having cows. And one of those ways is horses. That's not actually a solution I'm considering, but horses drop leather and you can breed them using golden carrots. But golden carrots are going to require me to trade up using villagers, and breeding horses is just completely unnecessary because there's another way I was thinking about getting bookshelves, and that's the librarian. The librarian sells bookshelves, so that's an easy way to do it. But there was a third way that I was seriously considering, and that is going to the Nether and making a hoglin farm. I've never made a hoglin farm before, and they seem pretty simple. And I might be able to get to that before I can get villager trading set up. I'm going to shoot for going for villager trading to get a bunch of emeralds. However, the only way I think I'm going to be able to get emeralds is by trading paper with them, which I got some sugarcane growing over here. Trading crops with farmer villagers possibly may be a way, but that's going to take a while to get that set up. I could also start a chicken farm because there are some trades that involve trading chicken. I forget, I think it's with the smoker villager, possibly. Don't know about that one though. But a big problem that I just realized is I don't have any pumpkins or melons, nor do I have any easy way of getting the seeds for them. My best guess on how I could potentially get seeds from them are from an abandoned mine shaft, but I have not come across one yet, nor do I know if there's even one near here. I need to finish making hoppers. How many chests do I need? 1, 2, 3. Just 3. So, I don't know which... The way that sounds the funnest to me is making a hoglin farm, because I've never done that before, so I'm going to try to shoot for that one. And just so I can show you how this works, I put the coal in here. The coal gets distributed into these hoppers back here, and then it gets spit out into these furnaces. And whenever I put any... I don't really want to waste coal for this. Whatever. I'll put gold up here. The gold gets distributed evenly into these hoppers, and then they get put down into these furnaces. And that's simple little not super smelter, but super little auto smelter. It's not very fancy, but it'll get me by for now. One thing that I was having issues coming up with my little house, I need to fix that roof, by the way. I'm planning on getting some cobbled deep slate up there to kind of mix in with the smooth basalt to make it a little more not jagged in the middle right there. I'm terrible with roofs, I always have been, but I'm going to try to make it look better. That is not its final form. But I was having a little issues coming up with what I should do with the attic. I was digging a little in the basement here. I'm planning on setting this up as a storage room. But as for the attic, it's really crammed up here. I think I can fit an enchanting table up here though. But if anybody else has any better suggestions, let me know. I am open to them. But I think I could just cram an enchanting setup in here. It's going to be tight, but I think it can fit. But today, what I want to work on is getting villagers, getting a spot set up for them, and then getting a village breeder set up. I don't know where I want to put it. This island is kind of big. Maybe right over here, right next to my house. This looks like a relatively flat spot. I do have a build in mind. It's just going to be a mostly open build. Nothing too fancy. But I think, yeah, I think this is a good spot down here. Just drop this down a little bit. Yeah, drop that down a little bit and cover these holes in. And this should be a good spot for it. So I'm going to get to work on that, and I will see you guys in a bit. Alright, you guys, I got that cleared away, and now it's time to start building. Now, it's going to require a lot of oak logs, so I need to gather some of those, but I think I have enough to just lay the foundation down, and I'll show you guys what I plan on doing. I did not have enough wood to finish the base, so I gotta collect it now. Well, hello there, what are you doing here? So, I didn't have nearly enough to get done with the whole thing, but I got done with most of it. Basically, it's divided into two sections, and I tried making it look natural looking. So, on the outside, it's like just gonna be this stripped wood, but on the inside, this area right here, where I am now, is gonna be where the villagers are farming, and then this area back here is going to be where the beds are going to be. So the baby villagers want to come jump on the beds, and then they'll fall into a hole right here. And then they'll get drifted away with the water, and they'll be about right here where they come up. So it's nothing fancy. Alright, you guys, I have officially completed the little build. It's literally just oak logs, stripped oak logs with... It's meant to look kind of run down looking, but it's just stripped oak logs with some cobblestone and fences and trapdoors on top of them, just here and there. And on the inside here, we got carrots planted, and we got under these cobblestone slabs the water so that everything can get fertilized or moisturized, I guess. And then we got this little spot where the babies are going to fall down into, and they'll get transported over to right here, where I'll eventually get them picked up. I should actually probably move this down one. Yeah, I'm going to move this down one. Never mind. It's not done yet. But I am going to have the beds back here as well, so the babies will want to run and jump on the beds. Alright, you guys, now it's completed. I just moved everything down one. And now, I believe it's time to go and get the villagers. I think that's all that's left. Yeah. Yep, it's time to go get the villagers. I will be right back. Villager number 1 has been yoinked. And you guys might have noticed that I changed my skin. I was getting kind of tired of the old one, so I decided to change it up a little bit. And now I'm this cute little red panda guy that I found on Skindex, and it's just adorable. I love red pandas. You guys also might have noticed that I may sound better to some of you guys. I think I sound better, but I messed around with some of my audio settings, and basically this was the outcome of it, and I think I sound a whole lot better, but you guys let me know what you think. I could play around with it a little more, but I'm pretty satisfied with how it sounds right now. And yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Ah, look at my little house up there. It looks so quaint. And then you got the little villager area that I built that's looking very rundown. It's supposed to look rundown. But I like my little house. I still need to fix that roof. It's still bothering me. I don't like it. It's just so jagged. I'll get around to it eventually. Villager number 2 has been acquired. Alright, everybody. I got the villagers in their little forever home. So it's just going to take a little while to get the carrots to be grown and to get them traded up. Probably want carrots and potato. Well, no, carrots and wheat's pretty good. The next thing I want to do is probably go to the nether. Okay, no, the next thing I want to do is get my basement set up so that I have an actual storage room. Well, no. First things first, I'm going to fix the roof. Alright, you guys, I think I fixed the roof. I added a bit of texture to it with some deep slate stairs and some deep slate slabs. So I think it looks a little better. It's not so jagged right here anymore. Before it was just like a steep drop off, whereas now it's kind of a gradual drop off. So I'm still not super satisfied with it, but it's better than what it was. But now I think I'm going to get started on the basement in my house so I can actually get a storage room set up so I can get organized. And I think I'm going to do this out of tuff. I got some polished tuff bricks, and some regular tuff. I think I'm going to do the floor out of polished tuff and regular tuff, and then the walls out of the tuff bricks. And obviously the ceiling is just going to be the stripped oak wood. Okay, the basement is done. It's just a small little storage room. I got some barrels up here on this little shelf. I got some paintings, some iron lanterns, some flower pots, these little bushes right here. I've got some generic groups of items, like over here, stone, soft blocks, wood stuffs, decor, just to help me separate things. And I think this is going to be the end of the episode. I've got about 20 minutes worth of stuff, and I'm thinking next episode we're finally going to go to the nether so I can get some quartz. That's mainly what I'm wanting so I can make observers to make an automatic sugarcane farm. So whenever the villagers do eventually start breeding, I'll be able to trade paper with them. And they've got this fully planted now, so they should start breeding here before too long. Shouldn't take too much longer, but that's going good. They haven't already. Oh, they have already bred. Okay, never mind. They got 2 babies already. You should not be swimming. That's a problem. Okay, I'll fix that later. but I'm about to have to sleep. I'll, yeah. But next episode is gonna go to the Nether. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.